Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video we are going over Alphalete's new drop 5. A good amount of pieces in this launch and majority of them are new pieces, which is super exciting. I will be giving you guys my full opinion, my full review, and just a warning, this drop is not one of my favorites for sure, but there is some pieces in here that shocked me that I did end up really liking. Let's just get right into it. So let's start with bras first because I'm actually really excited about the bras this launch. First we have the Karina bra. So I only got this one in black and I do regret not getting more colors. The overall color palette is not my favorite. I feel like we're getting a lot of repeats, which is like not a bad idea, but I just don't love some of the colors from past drops, or at least like I just want to see new colors, just super saturated. I don't know, I want to see more like pale colors, like a pale yellow or a pale blue. Like this blue, sky blue is still like a more pale tone. I would have loved to get more colors, but I also necessarily didn't love the color selection, if that makes sense. The Karina bra actually comes in an AB size and a CD size. I did get the AB size, obviously. I sized down to an extra small because most of Alphalete's bras I do size down to an extra small. I don't know if I'm like in between sizes right now, like a little more than I used to be, like closer to a bigger size. I don't know. I can't tell, but I do feel like there's a chance I could have been more comfortable in a small instead of extra small. I still don't mind the fit of the extra small. So I guess I would say these are like more true to size. If you're in between sizes, maybe size down. It is Tenacity fabric, so it's super stretchy, but I did just kind of feel like the extra small was cutting into me a little bit. We have nice, I guess they're called princess seams, not really sure. And then what I love about this is we have these simple racer back. I am usually not a big fan of racer back bras. I feel like they're just kind of boring. But I think I never liked the racer back bras because like the racer back was always like super thick and just like not feminine at all. I feel like this racer back is more minimal and I love that the bra is nice and short. I don't like any bras that go past this length. So I do love that about Alphalete. I feel like their bras are majority on the shorter side, right under the bust. So this is the Karina bra. Again, we have the AB sizing, the CD sizing. I got the AB and I love this bra. I hope that they come out in the future with more colors, like more of a range of colors, because I do love the style of it. And I love that the neckline goes nice and wide. We're not getting cut into the armpits. If you know me, you know I hate that. So then we have the Vic bra, mixed emotions. I do feel like in this one I should have stayed true to size and just got a size small, but I got an extra small. Still fits fine, but I do feel like, okay, so first of all, the straps, you can tell they are not taken wide like the Karina bra. Like they come inward. So I do get that like cut off in the armpit. And then we have like these little pleats at the bottom, removable padding. And then the back is a nice thin strap with thin straps at the top, a movable strap connecting the two. So the back is nice and open. I do love that. I think it's a very attractive top on like back days just because like your whole back is like visible. I do recommend staying true to size and not sizing down if you're in between. I also just felt like these straps are so thin and this moves so much, like they were just like rolling and I couldn't get them to like lay flat comfortably. I don't know if maybe the straps were like a little too tight or something, but I just couldn't get it to like not roll. So pros and cons to this bra. Like again, I love the style of the back nice and open, but like I just don't love the fit. It's still super flattering. It does go up in the middle a little bit. Love the idea of the bra. I'm just like not crazy about it. I do love the sky blue though. If anything, out of all these colors, I do love sky blue. So also got this one in white. It is a Tenacity fabric, so I don't feel like it's see-through like at all. I usually keep the padding in, but I think even if you did take the pads out, it wouldn't be see-through at all because the Tenacity fabric is nice and it's like a thicker, more durable material, yet it's super stretchy. Okay, then we got some tanks. the Flex long tank. So this came out in a different drop and I did not get my hands on it because there was just so many pieces that dropped. I skipped over it and man, was I missing out because I am a tank girl. I feel like I gravitate more towards tanks now rather than like sports bras, which is crazy, but I always wear, majority of the time I'm wearing like sports bra under the tank. Like I love to layer. So I am wearing both a lot of the time. But these Flex tanks, what fabric is this? Is it Tenacity? It doesn't feel like it. Oh, it's Tenacity Light. So it's just a racer back tank. It's a normal halter neckline and then a racer back in the back, but it is the Tenacity Light fabric. So it's just like Tenacity, but it's thinner. It has the same brush to it, the same feel, but just thinner, more breathable. It reminds me, this is so crazy, but like the racer back reminds me of like underwear, like literally like a thong. Like that's the vibe it's giving. It's so thin and so breathable. There's seams going down the front and the back. Between the front seams, that whole panel in the front is double lined. And it's the only part of the tank that is double lined, so the rest is super breathable. I did size down to an extra small because I do like my tanks to snatch me, be nice and compressive and tight. So I did size down and I don't regret that at all. I do feel like getting it on, like it seems a little tight to like stretch to put my shoulders in, but nothing crazy at all to where that I would size up because of it. But once it's on, it feels so good. I feel like a small would just be kind of like loose on me and not give that same snatch effect. I did get the purple color and sky blue, and honestly I wish I would have picked more of these. Like I wish I would have got the white and the black because again, TMI, but I'm not wearing a bra right now. Can you believe that? Like I'm not wearing a bra. And I am usually one that's like, oh, always need the pads, like never take out removable pads. Like I usually always like keeping them in for like extra support. So this is big for me. And I took a 5 a.m. Pilates class the other day, and the only reason I was like excited to put my gym fit on was because this tank was what I was wearing that day. I had it like laid out, and knowing that I was gonna put this on and I don't have to wear a bra, no sports bra is digging into my rib cage. Nothing is suffocating me, but it's also so snatching, but like I can breathe. Like I love these tanks. They are my favorite item in this drop by far. So I got sky blue and the purple color. Okay, then we have the, I believe this is called the Flex jacket. Yeah, this is the Flex hoodie. This is also Tenacity Light, which is that thinner material, but it's still the same brush. I only got this in black because I was not a big fan of it, just on like the website part of things. And I did size down to an extra small, but I think it's meant to fit more relaxed. I think if I wanted that more relaxed fit, I should have stayed true to size or even sized up, but instead I sized down. I don't really know why I did that. But since I sized down, it's more like fitted, but it's not really like snatching. The arms are super tight, not super tight like they have been in the past, but they are compressive. But the waist is tight, but not like snatching. So it is more of a, I guess you could say like relaxed fit. We do have pockets on the front. I do kind of wish that there was like some kind of zip or something so that the pockets would lay flatter because the jacket is so tight. The pockets are kind of like, just like poke out. Not poke out, but they just don't lay flat. But again, I think it's because it's supposed to be a more relaxed fit, but because I sized down, it's like tight on me. There's a seam going down the back and then two along the sides of like where the sleeves are. The zipper is a lock zipper, so wherever you put it, like it's locked and it's not going to move if you're like stretching and moving around. Love that. But what is the point of this hoodie? What is the point? I'm assuming it's just for like the look of like the hood, but like it is not functional at all. I don't see the purpose of the hood. But what I will say is I paired the new teeny shorts Karina bra and this jacket, and I loved all of them together. I loved all those pieces together, but I just don't love this jacket. So if you don't have the budget and you're like trying to choose things from this drop, I would maybe skip out on this one, but it was paired very cute with the Karina bra and the teeny shorts. So do what you want with that info. Not my favorite piece. It's still really nice quality, but there's just certain things that I definitely would have liked to see or like would have changed about it. Okay, let's get into it. These teeny shorts. let's get into it. So this is the Tenacity fabric, Tenacity, same kind of fit. We have that like kind of invisible scrunch vibe, and we still have a slight V on the back, but what is different is the waistband is considered low rise. So they did post on their Instagram someone wearing all three shorts and showing off like the lengths of the waistband, because that was the whole point, was to give people like options with like the length of the waistband. And so here we have the teeny short, everyday biker short, and then the everyday elevate short. So as you can see, the teeny short is the lowest. We have a mid-rise and then an ultra high rise. The teeny short, the love-hate relationship, truly. There's little seams in the front. We have a seam down the side, but it's not the curved one that we've seen on the Tenacity bottoms in the past. I did get a size small. Stick true to size. Do not size down, because they are a 5-inch inseam, but they do feel definitely shorter than 5 inches. Love-hate. I mean, like, if I'm wearing anything low rise, it cannot be tight. It cannot be tight at all. So maybe I should have sized up to a medium and I would have liked them better. But because it is a tighter fit, because it's literally like an activewear short, not because it's too tight, it's just like an activewear fit, it just makes me feel like I'm getting like, not love handle vibe, but just like not flattering on my body type. Paired with like the flex jacket and things like that, the flex tanks, like no problem, like love it. But I was wearing it the other day and I took off my jacket with just a Karina bra and the shorts, and I felt a little self-conscious. So if you're like a low-rise girly through and through, like you have no problem wearing low-rise, tight or loose, like whatever, then I suggest giving these a try. Like I love the teeny vibe, but I just think if we're going to do teeny, it needs to be like you know, like the fold over shorts, right? That are like low-rise because it's fold over. Okay, that fold over band is like fitted, but not like activewear squeezing you. So like I feel like I would like a short like that, like not something that's going to dig into me, because then I just feel uncomfortable because it's like low rise and digging into me. So I don't hate the low rise, like I still find myself grabbing these. I also got court green. Wish I would have got more court green last drop, because there's not a ton of court green pieces this drop. I think it's only the Karina bra and the teeny shorts. I also got purple and I also got sky blue. I don't regret it, okay? I don't regret it. And I do tend to pull them a little bit higher on the sides to feel like I'm kind of covering that like love handle situation to make me feel a little better, but I'm just not crazy about them. Then we have the high rise Tenacity short, and I don't like the high rise on me. I have a long torso and it's covering my belly button, so that just tells you the rise is definitely higher, giving like an ultra high rise feel. Some people like the ultra high rise. I don't. So I think it's really just preference. I think it's great that we're giving people more options if they do like a higher rise. I think that's great, but for me, I will take the mid-rise all day. Not much to say about that. It's the same fit with that invisible scrunch, but we're just getting more of a V detail rather than the teeny shorts with like more of a straight seam. And then of course we got them in a legging form. This is in pewter. I really like this gray. I wish I would have gotten more colors in this gray, because like paired with sky blue, I think is beautiful. But again, these are also the ultra high rise, just in a legging form. I think they're really flattering, and what I love about Tenacity is the seam on the side is rounded. I think it's very flattering on the glutes. But again, ultra high rise is just not for me. There's no seam on the front of the band between these two seams. Like there's no seam on the front of the band right here, but then there's a little seam on the back side. It comes around on the sides of you, and I do find that that little band kind of cuts into me, and it's like just ultra high rise, and it's just like not flattering. So I just don't. It's just the ultra high rise. It's just preference. I don't love it. So if you got any of the Tenacity bottoms with Alphalete and you wanted them to be like a higher rise, if you have a longer torso, then like those would be a perfect option. But again, for me, preference, don't love them. Okay, then we have these new shorts called the Coco short. Love the idea of these. I love the name of them. What I don't love is just the fit of them. I think I would have loved these if I sized up. So if you're in between sizes, I would size up, and I think you will love them too. It's like a thicker material. It's giving like a soccer short vibe. It does say warm up to soccer practice. They have a 4-inch inseam, so a little bit shorter, and like they're still like a stretchy material, but they're like thicker. I just wish that the waistband was not so tight. I wish it was like a more relaxed fit. I really like the length and the fit of it though, besides the waistband. So I do think if I got a medium, the waistband wouldn't be as tight and I would just get a little more room in the shorts. If you've been looking for like a more soccer short, I think they are to die for. Like, I love the idea of them. I love the style. I love these seams going down the front. I love that it has pockets, love the length, love the small logo in the corner. But I think for me, I just needed to size up. This one comes in sky blue, green, which is Grove, white, and black. Okay, then lastly, really quick, we have a Tenacity bodysuit. This bodysuit is called the Star bodysuit. Love the name of it. I was told to size down if you're in between sizes, which I am, but I shouldn't have sized down. And I think because I sized down, I don't like it. I don't really like it. And I know all the girlies were saying like, oh, the white isn't even sheer, it's not see-through. But what I don't like at all about it is that this part on the back right here, right above the butt seam, is double lined and the cheek part of it isn't double lined. So next to it, it just makes the cheek part look sheer, even if it isn't, because right above it is double lined. You'll see it in the try on part of things. It's just, I just don't love that look. Like, I wish either all of it was double lined or none of it at all. I don't know. But we have a simple strap across the back, nice keyhole going on here, and then we have the minimal logo, invisible scrunch, and in the front we have a more square neckline, removable padding, which is great, a little built-in bra. We have seams going down the front and across the top. Yeah, I think she's super cute. I also just didn't know what color to get. I didn't love the color choices this launch, so I did go with white, and I just didn't feel like it flattered me. But also I think it's because I sized down when I should have stayed true to size. So I think if you're in between sizing, it's so hard with bodysuits because we're all like different heights and sizes, like could be a different top size and a different bottom size. So I just wasn't crazy about the Star bodysuit. If you're a bodysuit girly, I think it would be great to try out. Just maybe, I would say stick true to size, even though people are saying size down. But anyways, that was everything that we got in this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you decide to get any pieces on drop day, feel free to use code Maddie and it will save you 10% and support me. And if you do use my code, please DM me so I can personally thank you. I will put the drop date on the screen for you guys so I don't mess it up. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Love ya.